Is there any need for foundation setup for personal expenses and personal business, and then separate one from what was previously my LLC? No. Um, and that you sound like you're trained, and we all were, into thinking you have to have a separation of personal and versus quote unquote what you're structurally doing through a foundation. The difference is the foundation should be the contracted party for a lease. It should be contracted party for your title on your home. You should put the bills of the home in the name of the foundation, and make sure that you're paying everything through that foundation. Number one, it's an asset protection routine. It's like asset protection 101. But number two, you don't ever want personal anything. I know you want a personal foundation, but there's no need, unless you're in your mind thinking I need to separate. Just, I could sell you stuff all day long, but I'm telling you right now, you don't need it. You simply just, everything you do through like HISadvocates. That's what we do. It handles everything. And then anybody that's getting anybody that's has their own foundation is structurally set up the same way. And it's because I'm dedicating everything I do to God. I don't believe I can own anything. And our foundations are set up that way, that Yeshua is the beneficial interest on all things. And we're just operating as the executive director, managing director, or what have you, God's business, quote unquote. I don't like the word business, but God's things. And that's not only protected under IRS code, which I really don't care about, because we're not a party to that, but you can't be touched with a 10-foot pole. It's when people are still mingling with personal bank accounts, and are having funds go into there, or set up. Like I have Cash App, I have Zelle, I have Passport, I have, all those apps structured up through the tax ID number for banking that we got from the IRS for banking purposes only, as a private, unregistered, whatever they classified in their system, trust, PMA, foundation, I don't care. So I really don't care about the separation unless you feel you need to know what your personal spending habits are. There's no need. It's like when somebody asks, what's my income is zero. And that's a legitimate, lawful statement. And people say, well, do you, and I don't need to answer your questions. You know what I mean? I don't answer questions. Thank you. I don't answer questions. I'm not here to be at your beck and call. You know what I mean? This is private. And that's what is the power of what we do. Private is none of their business. They have no jurisdiction over it. Like the IRS will talk about private foundations, but they will never, ever say the words unregistered foundation. They will never say that. So you think and correlate immediately private. Oh, this is private. Then mine's private. No. Anything that you have that belongs to God is God's, and the IRS code protects that. I just want you to know that. So, and the fact that it's unregistered, it means that there's no jurisdiction over that except his.